What's going on, everybody? It's Lego Lover 117 coming back at you with yet another video. This is a different background. I'm sitting next to my bookshelf right now. Why am I doing that, you may ask? If you guys watched my channel update, you would have heard that I am doing an entire comic book collection video. Yeah, that's right. I thought I'd nerd out a bit, show a bit more of my nerdy side, because yes, I do have a vast collection of comic books, actually. Anyway, I'll be showing you every single comic that I own, including graphic novels and such, sort of. I mean, the comics to the end of this vid are kind of controversial for being comic books, but they're sort of graphic novels, but I just call them comics. So anyway, this first section that we're going to get into here is the comics that I received from Box of Marvel, is what I think it's called. Captain America number 115, Guardians of the Galaxy. I believe this is issue 23, because it has 23 written at the bottom here, but I can't really tell. Thor number 466, Fantastic Four number 354, Namor number 1, Daredevil Father part 1 of a 5-issue series, only have part 1, Infinity, issue 10, Marvel's Eye of the Camera, number 3 of 6, Machine Man, number 2 in a 4-part series, Aladdin, number 6, I guess this was printed by Marvel. It came in that box, so I guess it was printed by Marvel. Spider-Woman, number 9, Darkhawk, number 23. A lot of these characters I've never heard of, personally, like Darkhawk I've never heard of, but you know. Iron Man, number 209. DP stands for Displaced Paranormals, number 26. Excalibur, number 70. I think that's Nightcrawler on the cover, but I'm not sure. Spider-Man, number 147. This came in a case. A comic case I'm probably never going to take out of. Bloodstone, number 1. Kind of an eerie title, never heard of this. Domination Factor, Fantastic Four, number 1.1. Wild Thing, number 2, Daughter of Wolverine. Ultimate Fantastic Four, number 11. Fantastic Four, number 96. Black Panther, number 3. X-Men Alpha, number 1. This is probably the favorite comic I got out of that box, just because of how the cover looks and then how great of a condition it's in. I just really like the cover art to it. Not sure if it's rare or not. I'm not sure if any of these are rare, and I'm not sure how much any of these are actually worth, so. Elf Quest, number 1. Kinda know why Marvel's never gonna make an Elf Quest movie. Gen 13 and Generation X, number 1. And finally, rounding it out, Marvel Comics Mystery. Not really sure which issue this is. It just says on the front here, 48 thrill-packed pages, and this one is actually open. It came open, so here's what it looks like out of the package. Alright, so now I move into the comic section that I've had for a while. Iron Man number 200. This is one of the comics I've actually read in my collection. Invincible Iron Man number 111, 112, 113, 114, and 115. Got those 5 in a lot on eBay for, it was about 10 bucks, I think, back in the day. Invincible Iron Man, The Best Defense, Part 6. I got this in a little lot. It came from Five Below. You could pay $5 and get 5 random comic books. It's also where Legendaries 3, I think this is number 1, came from. Also, Strifest's Strike File, an X-Men spin-off, came from, and where Transformers Prime Rage of the Dinobots came from. Batman number 459, Robin plus Impulse number 1, Batman plus Arsenal, Batman number 675, Batman number 677, Batman number 678, Batman number 683, and Batman number 684. Now, all of these Batman comics came from a buddy of mine. He gave them to me for free. His name is 809 Gamerman. You've heard me mention him a few times. We're buds, and yeah, check him out. He does some cool gaming videos. Now, please don't judge me for having this comic. It's a little Lego Chima kind of miniature comic that came in a Lego magazine back when I used to get those. I kept it because, I don't know, I should probably get rid of it, but you know. 2 copies of DC Kids. These are the ones I've had since I was 10, because I actually got these for free when I was at this Boy Scout auction type thing. and they had a lot of comic books. 2 copies of Sonic the Hedgehog, Hide, Seek, and Destroy. 2 copies of Penguins of Madagascar, and if you flip them over, it also includes a little Shrek adventure. I've read the Penguins comic. It was about 3 or 4 years ago. I've never looked at the Shrek one. Yao, John Stanley Library grab bag. I have no idea what this is because I've never actually looked in it. And then the last one rounding out this stack here is Archie's Summer Splash. Alright, so we're coming to the end here of this collection video, and here's where it starts to get a bit controversial, because when I was about 11 or 12, I was really into the Ninjago Lego TV series. I really like seasons 1 and 2, still really like seasons 1 and 2. Season 3 was okay, season 4 is where it just went off the rails, and season 5 was totally awful. I still really liked the series, and I picked up some of the comic books that kinda sorta tied into the series. They're kinda their own thing. It's kinda like the Star Wars expanded universe. They kinda spun off from the TV show and kinda created their own continuity per se. But anyway, I have a fair amount of their issues, so here's Ninjago number 1, The Challenge of Samukai. Number 2, Mask of the Sensei. Number 4, Tomb of the Fangpire. I've never seen number 3 in person. I know it's fairly cheap on Amazon, so maybe I'll pick that up someday. Number 5, Kingdom of the Snakes. Number 6, Warriors of Stone. Number 8, Destiny of Doom. Never actually read this one. I've read all the other ones here, but this was the only one I've actually never read. I have never seen issue 7 in person either. It's also fairly cheap on Amazon, so maybe I'll pick that up someday. And number 9, Night of the Nindroids. I think this was the last issue printed, but I'm not sure. Maybe there's a 10, I haven't heard. 10 or 11 or 12, I'm not really sure. I've never heard or seen it. And our last book here, Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 comic book. This actually goes through the tale of... This actually takes you through Boba Fett's perspective on The Force Unleashed 2. So it's showing you, like, Boba Fett's point of view throughout the Force Unleashed 2 game. As you can see, I got it for $5 at a book fair. So that's my complete nerding out session. That's my comic book collection, guys. Yeah, I'll see you all next time. And as always, good night, everybody. Now I gotta clean all this up.